show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Joe Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
So stepping in is Patrick Wisdom. He will lead this one off today.
Number 16.
Now the first pitch. Line towards center field. Robles is right there, one down.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Javier Baez. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Contreras rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Zach Davies is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So now here is number 3. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Here now is Trey Turner,
The shortstop.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is third.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Here now is Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Marisnick is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. And now in the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jake.
First offering on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Giving chase is Robles. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Hammers it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Not a good location to miss to a lefty right there. That ball gets absolutely destroyed down and in. Ever since Abner Doubleday created this game, for some reason, you miss down and into a lefty, that bat head just drops in the zone, and they're looking to do damage.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. 1 out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Into the box now, Zach Davies. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 16.
So next to bat will be Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Leading off the inning, it'll be Starlin Castro as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Bryant is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6, the catcher.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Happ brings it in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. First offering. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Happ is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nats 1. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So now into the box is Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind his guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, coming into this game, this guy was the least of their worries. I mean, come on. He's in the bottom half of the lineup. Not a threat, right? Wrong. This is the 2nd homer of the game. Pretty soon, he's going to start chirping at the skip to move him up a couple spots.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Paulo Espino is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
The batter, number 8, second base.
Into the box, Ian Happ. He'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 7-1. Victor Robles digging in now, and D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First pitch on its way. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Paulo Espino. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Robles leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Count remains 2-2. Hit out towards second. Happ scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 left for Washington. They're down 7-1. digging in will be Zach Davies. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Castro has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
And there are the final numbers
16.
for the Washington starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Now here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Seven runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Nats 1. Now to bat, Juan Soto, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Marisnick on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Next to hit, Josh Bell flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Two 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Bryant.
Next, it'll be Chris Bryant, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Now it'll be Jake Marisnick. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Now to the plate, Yan Gomes. He bounced out last time up.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Victor Robles, as he'll take a look at ball one. He collected a base hit his first time up. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Hayward, and it's a foul ball. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Luis Garcia will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals leave one. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Austin Voth takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. Jason Hayward steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
Digging in next, Ian Happ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Zach Davies. As this is grounded foul off to the left. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So here is number 3. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes. In there, strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to stand in is Trey Turner. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Juan Soto to the plate now, as he hits one on a line to left field, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy
and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Cubs.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
To the plate now, Wilson Contreras. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's one down now. Now to the plate, here is Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kris Bryant.
Now at the plate, here is Kris Bryant. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jeffrey Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Up next for the Cubs.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here by Jake Marisnick as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 12-1. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Starlin Castro. Pitch on the way. Hey. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
At the plate now, Yan Gomes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Castro, the runner at second with 1 away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's off.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 12 and the Nats 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
First offering. Swing and a line drive. But this lands foul for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Zach Davies. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 16.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Patrick Wisdom. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First delivery to him. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Stepping up is Victor Robles. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on the way.
Inside ball.
Hit out towards second. Happ picks it up, and that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 39, Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Number 88 will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Standing in now, number 3. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now at the plate is Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Kyle Finnegan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Finnegan is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Up next, Jake Marisnick. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Soto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Next to hit is Jason Hayward, and they're runners at the corners now. Now the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies are in front 13-1. Striding in is Juan Soto, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Bryant comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Starlin Castro.
So next to hit is Starlin Castro. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Soto stands at first with 1 out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Davies gets the W on the mound. Joe Ross allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.